Ruy Lopez opening, Morphy defense, Breyer, Zaitsev hybrid variation, 11.NBD2BB712.BC2 Re813.NF1BF814.NG3G615.A4C516.D5C4. Intense. That was a serious game. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was a well-fought middle game that White got the better of. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. A typical answer is e5, which builds a position in the middle, controls d4, and frees up the queen and bishop on the dark square. The move nf3 advances the knight toward the center, engages the e5 piece in combat, and sets up a castle. nc6 defends the pawn on e5, advances the knight toward the center, and scans the d4 square. The Ruy Lopez opening develops the bishop to immediately attack the knight on c6, the lone defender of the e5 pawn. a6 forces the bishop to decide, exchange or retreat. ba4 safely retreats the bishop while keeping pressure on the knight. nf6 attacks the undefended e4 pawn and develops the knight at the same time. Castling gets the king out of the center and prepares to develop the rook to e1. b7 develops the dark squared bishop and prepares to castle. 1 rupee centralizes the rook and protects the e4 pawn. b5 gains space on the queen side and forces the bishop to the b3 square. b3 is forced, but the bishop is well placed because it attacks the f7 square. d6 defends the e5 pawn and allows the light squared bishop to develop. c3 prepares the d2-d4 pawn break and clears the c2 square for the light squared bishop. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. h3 prevents black from developing the light squared bishop to g4, which would pin the knight and make it hard for white to play d4. nb8 retreats the knight in order to relocate it to d7. Black plans to fianchetto the light squared bishop on b7 and doesn't want the knight to block it on c6. d4 attacks the e5 pawn, controls the center and opens the diagonal for the dark squared bishop to develop. nbd7 develops the knight toward the center, defends the e5 pawn and keeps the a8h1 diagonal open for black's light squared bishop. nbd2 develops the knight toward the center and protects the e4 pawn. Fianchetto move bb7 places the bishop on the long diagonal. bc2 retreats with the bishop to defend the e4 pawn. re8 moves the rook to a central file and frees the f8 square for black's pieces. nf1 maneuvers the knight toward the king side and prepares to play either ne3 or ng3 while also opening the diagonal for the dark squared bishop. bf8 retreats the bishop to defend the king side and unblock the e-file. ng3 activates a knight and overprotects the e4 pawn. The dark squared bishop is getting ready to be fianchetto to g7, where it will sit on the long diagonal. This uses a pawn to attack the center while vying for position. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. A pawn kicks the opposing bishop, forcing it to move or risk being captured. This moves the bishop to safety. It is the last book move. By moving a rook from its starting square, this activates it. That's good. Now that the rooks can see one another, they can defend one another. It is quite good. The pawn is now on a square that is safer. It is ideal. This is not the right idea. It is an inaccuracy. This misses a chance to improve a bishop's square and broaden its range. It is incorrect. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. Recaptures. It is ideal. Very precise. It is best. That's fine. It is good. That's a decent move. That's good. As a result, the bishop grows and gains flexibility on the long diagonal. It is ideal. This is an equal trade. It is best. Backs off. It is ideal. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. Backs off. That's good. A pawn that was being attacked and had no defenses is now protected by this. It is ideal. When the queen retreats, this attack wins a tempo. It is ideal. This attacks a knight and gains a tempo when the knight retreats. That's good. This protects a knight who was being attacked and lacked defense. It is quite good. The game was close to balanced, but now black is worse. It is an inaccuracy. On the file, the rooks are strategically doubled and forcefully combined. It is ideal. The pawn is now adequately defended. This threatens to activate a rook by getting it to the 7th rank. It is good. This misses a great but hard to find move. This threatens to win material. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it? This misses an opportunity to centralize a knight so it controls more squares. It is a mistake. This misses a chance to make a bishop winning threat. This let the adversary could threaten a queen and win a tempo. It is incorrect. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This is the only good move. This was a game-changing move, giving white a winning position. It is a great move. This threatens to kick a bishop. It is an inaccuracy. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This turns the pawn into a passed pawn, which means no other pawn may oppose it as it advances. It is ideal. This exposes an attack, threatening a pawn. This is the only good move. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. It is a great move. This buys time by putting a bishop in danger and getting it to flee. It is quite good. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. Recaptures. It is ideal. This pushes a passed pawn. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. It is best. A pawn that was being attacked and had no defenses is now protected by this. It is quite good. That was a truly amazing move. This is the only move that works. It is brilliant. This avoids the rook's check. It is ideal. This divides up parts by launching multiple attacks at once. It is ideal. The checking bishop is moved away in this move. It is ideal. This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. It is best. This avoids the bishop's check. It's compelled. This is the way to win a queen. This threatens to play checkmate. It is best. This prevents the adversary from playing checkmate. It is ideal. This forks multiple pieces. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This avoids the bishop's check. It is quite good. This takes down a weak queen. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. That pawn was available for free. It is quite good. The rook is now in a safe position. It is ideal. The rook is now on a square that is more secure. It is ideal. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. That's a sensible reply. It is excellent. Intense. That was a serious game. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was a well-fought middle game that white got the better of.